Welcome back, students. Myself, Raghuvansar, extends the chapter The French Revolution. In this video, we will discuss about the abolition of slavery and the revolution and everyday life. The abolition of slavery was one of the most revolutionary achievements of the Jacobin rule. There was widespread slavery in the European colonies of the Caribbean and the Americas. Martinique, Guadeloupe, and Saint Domingo were the main French colonies in the Caribbean in the 17th century. These colonies were important suppliers of commodities such as tobacco, indigo, sugar, and coffee. They needed a large number of workers to work on plantations, but the Europeans were not prepared to go and work in distant and unfamiliar lands. Hence, the French traders used to purchase African natives from the coast of Africa and send them to these colonies in order to meet the shortage of labor. Thus, the triangular slave trade between Europe, Africa, and the Americas was flourishing at the large scale. As the slaves were available at low cost, their demand increased greatly. The slaves were used in particular on sugar, coffee, indigo, and tobacco plantations. The French merchants sailed from the ports of Bordeaux or Nantes to the African coast to buy slaves from local chiefs. The slaves were branded and shackled and were packed tightly into ships for the 3-month-long voyage across the Atlantic to the Caribbean, where they were sold to plantation owners. The flourishing slave trade added to the economic prosperity of the port cities like Bordeaux and Nantes immensely. Throughout the 18th century, there was little criticism of slavery in France. The National Assembly held long debates on the issue regarding the abolition of slavery, but it did not pass any laws, fearing opposition from businessmen whose incomes depended on the slave trade. Finally, the National Convention on February 4, 1794 made laws to free all slaves in the French colonies. But it proved to be a temporary measure because Napoleon Bonaparte reintroduced slavery in 1802 AD. But slavery was finally abolished in French colonies in 1848 AD. Now, students, let's see the next subtopic, the revolution and everyday life at a glance. The French Revolution brought a number of changes in everyday life. The ideals of liberty and equality were introduced into everyday practice, and men, women, and children all drew inspiration from them. Censorship was abolished soon after the fall of Bastille. We should know that in the old regime, all written material and cultural activities, that is, books, newspapers, plays, etc., were censored before their publication or performances. It means that they could be published or performed only after they had been approved by the censors of the king. But with the Declaration of the Rights of Man and Citizen, freedom of speech and expression became a natural right. Now, newspapers, pamphlets, books, and printed pictures flooded the towns and the villages as well. Thus, the masses, even in countrysides, were able to know about the events and changes taking place in France after the revolution. Freedom of the press enabled the people even to impress opposing views of events in public. Plays, songs, and festive processions attracted large number of people. All of these influenced and encouraged the people to participate in the French Revolution. Now, students, let's focus on some achievements or effects of the French Revolution in brief under the subtopic The Legacy of the French Revolution. The French Revolution gave to the world the three main ideals of liberty, equality, and fraternity. Its main achievements or its chief political effects on the modern world were as follows. Number 1. The French Revolution put an end to the monarchy and developed the idea of People's Republic in Europe as well as the rest of the world. Number 2. It inspired the people throughout the world with the ideals of freedom and liberty. Number 3. The French Revolution preached the concept of equal rights for all the citizens. Number 4. It spread the idea of fraternity, promoting the ideals of love, unity, and cooperation among the different sections of the society. Number 5. The French Revolution gave the term nation its modern meaning and promoted the concept of the nation states. And number 6. It ensured people's welfare by introducing many reforms. Now, students, this chapter is finished today. For the next chapter, stay connected to my next videos. Thanks.